Hi, I'm Brad Wild from the Go Wild team at RE/MAX. So the numbers are in for July, and this is what's going on in the Kitchener-Waterloo real estate market. This month we had 463 sales, which was down 10% from the 512 that we had in July 2017. Now looking at active listings, there's 1,072 listings currently on the market. That's up about 2% from last year where we had 1,054. So not a big change there. Looking at number of new listings, 717 came onto the market in the month of July. That's down 11% from what we had last year. Now, if we look at our average sale price, we have an average sale price of $463,000, and that's for all housing types in the KW area. So it is up 3% from July 2017. And then diving into more detail, looking at detached houses, they had an average sale price of $555,000. So that's up 8% from 2017, so it's a substantial increase. Looking at attached houses, they went up 5% from last year with an average sale price of $362,000. And then apartment style condos had an average sale price of $292,000, which is up 4% from last year. So good amounts of year-over-year appreciation across all the housing categories. So if we look at what houses are selling for as a percentage on average of their list price, they're selling for 99.2%, which is basically the same as what they were doing in July of last year. So what this means is when you're pricing your house right now to put it on the market, you're pricing it basically at what you're expecting to get, but with a little bit of a buffer for some negotiations. Buyers are coming in right now and they are starting to negotiate, so you do want to have a little bit of wiggle room with your price. Not a ton, but a little bit. Now, of the houses that are selling, 41% of them are going to multiple offers and selling above asking. And with those houses that are selling over asking, 84% of them are listed under $600,000. So it shows you the difference, the amount of competitiveness and the activity in that lower price bracket versus when you go over the $600,000 price mark. Looking at months of inventory, we're sitting at 2.32 months of inventory on the market. So that's good. That's our supply and demand for the market. And anything under 5 months of inventory is considered a seller's market. So we're in a good market. Now, if we look at houses priced under $600,000, there's between 1 and 2 months of inventory on the market. So it's in a really strong seller's market. And that's why the bulk of the multiple offer situations are happening in that price point. Then when you go from $600,000 to $1 million, we've got about 4 months of inventory on the market. So it's still considered by our seller's market, but we're getting really close to a balanced market. And then when you go over that $1 million price point, we shoot up to 14 months of inventory on the market. So that goes from us being in a seller's market to now all of a sudden a very strong buyer's market, which is common. When you go over that $1 million price point, it's very rare that that ever goes into a seller's market. Overall, when we look at the market, so we've got 2.32 months of inventory as an average across the board. That's really good. We're seeing prices that are up year over year, which is excellent. And we are starting to see a little bit more activity. The summer months are usually really slow for real estate, but this summer's been pretty good. We've had a fairly good amount of sales. And I think that what we're seeing is with all the positive numbers coming out of the Greater Toronto area, their real estate market, they've had really good month-over-month returns and year-over-year returns. And what that's doing is that's giving a lot more consumer confidence in buyers. And we're seeing buyers starting to jump back into the market. My prediction of what we're going to see is I think we're going to see a really strong fall market this year. We'll probably see a large influx in the amount of listings that come on, especially in the first few weeks of September. There's a lot of people that get back, the kids are back to school, they're back from their holidays. But we're also going to see a lot of buyers, I'm predicting anyways, that are sitting on the sidelines start to come out of the woodworks and jump back in. I think that's going to translate into a lot of sales in the last quarter of 2018. For listing, I'd recommend putting your house on the market probably within the first few months or first few weeks of September. For someone looking to purchase, it'd be a good idea to try and secure a property if you can within the last few weeks of August. A lot of people are away on holidays, so you're going to have a lot less competition from other buyers out there, and you may be able to negotiate a better deal than you could come after September. If you have any questions about the KW real estate market, please comment below and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Thanks, have a great day.